should have confidence when you step off that bus that you have the right plan, you have the right guys, you're going to put them in position to have success. So, to me, when I woke up this morning, it was a great feeling.
That feeling probably got better as the game went on, too. He's Jim Polzin from the Wisconsin State Journal. I'm Zach Hanley, and this is the Badger Blueprint. In his first game as Wisconsin's head coach, everything worked for Jim Leonhard. The defense forced 3 turnovers and held Northwestern to 7 points, while the offense put on one of their best performances to date on tape. And the best part, the Badgers got back to the win column.
I wouldn't call it relief. I'll call it like a sign of hope or like a light, because at the moment, we weren't even coming close to playing like our best football. And now we put it out there a little bit, so it felt great.
We needed a win. Our team needed a win. I've said it all week. And kind of just boost your confidence back, get back in the win column. It felt amazing. And I'm sure Coach Leonhard felt amazing. Just everyone. It's funny, winning solves a lot of problems.
This was a must-win for the program after everything that happened last week. And they came out, and Jim, they responded in a big way.
Yeah, I can only imagine what would have happened had they lost last week. Had they followed that real tough week emotionally with another loss, you're even in a bigger hole. So I think to come out and have a positive experience, certainly get the win was huge.
So the Jim Leonhard era begins with a win after a week that Leonhard described as unique. And his message to the team was that this is still Paul Chryst's team, and we're all in this together. Leonhard got them to rally, he got them to respond, and never made this week about him or his opportunity.
We know it's hard on him, and he had a lot to handle this week, and he did an amazing job of it. And obviously, it was a lot different for us. But we were able to respond, and I think that says a lot about our team.
We're going to have bigger ones ahead. We're going to have more challenges, but I gain a lot of confidence from the people around me, and just seeing the look in their eyes and the confidence they have in me, and just trying to feed back off of that and give it back to them.
He's handled this perfectly. Everything is about the team and the players, and not him or his dream job.
Yeah, there's 2 things I liked what he did last week, and one of them was he let players and coaches just get out of the building early in the week and deal with their emotions and not start the X's and O's and scheme stuff too soon. And then, the fact that he made Paul Chryst firing a rallying cry instead of, just ignoring it, I thought was huge. He was transparent with his players. He said, all right, I know you hurt because your old coach is gone, but let's rally around this. Let's build off of it.
The Wisconsin passing attack had its best performance of the season. Graham Mertz threw for 299 yards and 5 touchdowns. 3 of them were to Chimere Dike, who caught 10 passes for 185 yards. All career highs, and the career day was something both saw coming.
I knew that I was going to have some opportunities coming to the week, maybe not as many as I was fortunate to get, but I want to take advantage of them that I got, and I think I did a good job of that.
I'm like, Jim, you're about to go crazy. Like, you're going to have a heyday tomorrow, and I mean, we talked about it, visualized it, and he went out and did it. I mean, it's kind of weird to you feel like you're replaying something when you do it because you've done it so many times during the week. But, I mean, I'm proud of that guy.
Those 2 made sure to give props to the offensive line, and that was probably their best performance of the season, too.
And a needed one. That line had been maligned, very maligned the last couple weeks. I thought they bounced back, gave Mertz a lot of time. I thought DK, ran some great routes over the middle. And Mertz was good. Struggled a little bit early, made a couple throws that he probably wants back, but really got better as the game went on and was pretty sharp.
Another big-time performance came from Kamoy Latu. The Big Ten's Defensive Player of the Week, got his first 2 picks of his career, and now finally has bragging rights over the rest of the Badgers safeties.
I love it. I love seeing him make plays, and we were giving him crap this week that he didn't have an interception yet, so he jumped to the top of the list now, so he got us back for that one.
We'll joke around about it, every week, every day. We'll be like, do you have a pick, Moy? And I'll be like, man, one day I'll get one. But so, I'm fortunate and blessed, we trusted Coach Leonhard's game plan, came out today with 2 picks.
And coming up, it's on to Michigan State, why stopping the run will be key for Wisconsin. More Badger Blueprint after the break. The win is nice, but as Leonhard said on Monday, now we have to do it again. And that starts with a trip to Michigan State to take on a team that's lost 4 straight. The Spartans are in the bottom 4 in just about every offensive and defensive category in league play. But Leonhard knows success for his defense starts with stopping the run.
Physical, right? They're no-nonsense guys. They stretch and they cut, they get vertical, and they put pressure on the defense. So we have to be clean. You know, it's a good test for our defense.
Stop the run and get them to that 3rd and long. You know, to give our defense opportunities to get takeaways. So I think that's the biggest thing coming up this week is stopping the run.
Michigan State hasn't been able to do much of anything lately. Jim, does Wisconsin keep it that way?
Yeah, I think so. Should mention that old friend Jalen Berger plays for the Spartans now, so that's one storyline going into the game. I think Wisconsin wins this game. The reason I like Wisconsin is that Michigan State is dead last in passing defense. They're giving up almost 300 yards per game. I'm sure Graham Mertz and Chimere Dika have to be, licking their chops this week. I say Wisconsin 24, Michigan State 17.
Each day, Jim Leonhard becomes more comfortable in his new role with his team. That should scare Wisconsin's opponents. Badgers do it again and win by double digits. And that's it for this week's Badger Blueprint. Thanks for watching.